Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith. Welcome to the IMDb Yacht. We're going to be doing coverage all weekend long from here at the San Diego Comic-Con International. IMDb bringing you exclusive coverage. The show we're talking about, of course, is The Man in the High Castle. To my left, man, give it up for Issa Dick Hackett, who's executive producer of the show, Luke Kleintank, Alexa Davalos, and Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa. This show, folks, I'm going to start with Issa first. One of the things I find adorable, your production company is called Electric Shepard.
Yes, it
Your
is.
dad was the great Philip K. Dick.
Yes, he was.
Okay, so Philip K. Dick, for anyone, like right now everyone's IMDbing, but of course they know, because everybody knows who Philip K. Dick is. Without him, we don't get Blade Runner. Without him, we don't get this show. The fact that you've got Dad's body of work and you're bringing it to life, it seems like there is a Philip K. Dick renaissance, or a renaissance of Dick. But there were a couple years ago where there were a bunch of Philip K. Dick projects, like Total Recall and of course Blade Runner. And then, you know, he never goes away, but now all of a sudden people are diving back in. Why is it? Because it's an incredibly fertile imagination your dad had, or what?
Yeah, I think people are kind of catching up to what it was that he was saying. I think that's one thing, but I think all of the films and graphic novels or whatever else drives everything else.
Fantastic.
So, yeah,
we're going to jump to the other lady right here, Alexa. Let me ask you about this show. They come to you and they're like, Hitler's America. Is that the show you want to be in? Right away, you're like, oh yes, or what?
They didn't quite pitch it just like that, but yes, I read the script. I knew it was PKD, and obviously immediately gravitated towards it.
Do you call him PK Dick? Is that what everyone?
PKD,
is that the short?
PKD.
PKD. That's the hipper lingo. That's what the kids are saying. Okay, so you see that it's PKD.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah.
Are you like, I'm committed?
It was complex and riveting, and I love to time travel. It's part of what I love about my job. So it was being able to time travel to a place that didn't exist, but looks as though it did. So this time, you know, this period aesthetic with this sort of otherworldly what-if scenario was, it was kind of a no-brainer.
Luke, when they come to you and they're like, hey, you get to play a Nazi with a conscience. First, we're not going to like you, and then we're going to be like, ooh, maybe he's wavering. Maybe he's going to join the other side. Is that tantalizing, or is there ever a moment where you're like, I don't know, that's not for me?
In the beginning, it was kind of, I kind of stepped back and said, do I want to play a Nazi? But at the same time, people are people, human beings are human beings, so I'm not looking at him as a Nazi, you know, that's like saying you're a Republican, you know what I mean? It's just a party, and but he has integrity, he has humanity, so I fell in love with him as an individual, more than anything.
You're looking forward to season 2? Because like as we were coming to a close, like more interesting things were happening for both of you cats, where all of a sudden it's like, wait. And
well, there's so many unanswered questions for Joe in season 1, and in season 2 we go deeper into that, and you start to find out who he is, why he's doing what he's doing, which is good.
That's fantastic.
Great. Yeah.
Kari, you have been working forever, my good friend.
Luckily, it's genetics. we last a long time on the planet.
Now, you were born in the States, raised in the States. You're a man of two worlds yourself.
I was born in Tokyo,
okay,
and then raised in the U.S. military. My father was a lifer in the Army. I always felt my life in North Carolina especially was reminiscent of stranger in a strange land. And that's what I'm so proud to be part of this project with PKD books. He was just so far ahead of his time. And it's a beautiful thing to have his daughter be our producer and overseeing and really feel like he's around.
Now, are you prepared to go deep with the questions?
I don't know.
You know, this is the question you're going to get from everybody. Who is the man in the high castle? Right. Don't reveal it here, but hint at it.
Does anyone else want to take this question?
Well, I can say that we will meet the man in the high castle this season.
In season 2?
Yes.
Very beginning as well.
A big reveal.
Everyone just went,
big
huh? Behind us.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on to the
Thank
IMDb
you.
Yacht. Thank you for coming to Comic-Con. Give it up for the folks of Man in the High Castle.